How we feeling this morning? How we feeling this morning? Go ahead and drop it in the chat. Everybody continue to calm in the room. We got a good one going this morning. As we all know, we are blessed to be here. And we want to make sure after this call, during this call, that we ensure that the ones that we still love made it to see this morning as well. Too often we get up, we worry about self, we worry about what's going on around us, and we don't even think to, some of us don't even look next to us to see if our partner is still breathing, right? Tomorrow's not promised, but we here, y'all. We here. So let's make the best out of the day. As I keep admitting people, allowing people in the room, give your family a few minutes to get in the room. Good morning, welcome in. Drop your preferred morning greeting in the chat. Greet your family. Grand Rising, good morning, everyone. Good morning. So today, y'all, we're gonna talk about this comfort zone, because comfort zone is a huge issue for many of us. We love that comfort zone. We live in that comfort zone. We don't like to get away from that comfort zone, but that comfort zone is the very thing that's preventing us from getting to the level that we want or need to get to. We need to get out of that comfort zone. We need to break that comfort zone so we can elevate, and we can do that efficiently. All right. On a scale from 1 to 10, before we get into it, drop a 1 through 10 on your mindset. Where your mindset at this morning? How your mindset feeling this morning? Did you feel like getting up? Did you feel like being here? Do you typically get up early? Let me know in the chat. On 10. Love that. I already know who that is. Say iPad, but I know who that is for sure. We're going to keep it a secret. No pun intended. Deontay on 10. Tanisha on 8. So look, if you're on 8, my first question would be, if you're on 8, if you're on 7, Rita says she on 7, my first question would be, why not a 6? I wake up happy, but got to get past the comfort zone for sure. You at an 8, but you're not at a 7. If you at a 7, why you not at a 6? Right? Things could be worse, y'all. We got another 10 coming in the room. Let's get it. Let's go. The goal here is to ensure that when we lead this mindset call, we all lay on 10, regardless of how we wake up. It's our start, right? And so a reminder to you all, this thing right here that I do, this is something I decided to do because I wanted to set a standard for myself. And so this morning I woke up on 10 as well, not because I had some great news, a lot of things to get into. Is because, for one, first of all, I woke up, but for two, I set a standard. I had intentions to be here, to show up, to pull up for all the community members that's engaged and embarking upon this morning mindset movement. This is not a motivational call. This is an actual movement, because we all know that motivation fades. Mindset, you got to lock that in. You got to be consistent on that. So we're going to continue to work on this mindset every single morning. Monday, I committed to that. I set a standard of that. So now that I have an intention, a reason to get up on Monday morning, I wake up on 10. I wake up looking forward to this. I wake up looking to my family. We all motivated together. If you're just coming in the room, put good morning in the chat. Let the family know that you're here and that we're having a good morning. So I'm going to go ahead and play this quick video for you guys. And then after the video, after the call, if you guys want to share your feedback on what you got from the video, you're more than welcome to come off mute and do exactly that. And put a 1 in the chat when I play this video if you can actually hear the sound. I want to make sure everybody hear what we.
Let me show you this. We all live inside a bubble, right? This is our world. We go to church here. We work over here. We go get our coffee over here. We go to this park over here. We usually go over here to, hang out with friends. This is our favorite club. This is our world. This is our favorite spot on the beach. We all live in this bubble. What you got to do to get the life that God wants you to have, you got to put more air in your bubble. You got to blow your bubble up. Expand yourself. Take yourself out your comfort zone. Do not live in your bubble. Put some more air in your bubble. If you stay in your comfort zone, that's where you will fail. You will fail in your comfort zone. Success is not a comfortable procedure. It is a very uncomfortable thing to attempt. So you got to get comfortable being uncomfortable if you ever want to be successful. Start putting some pressure on. Put some pressure on yourself. Get out here and get about it. Look, I love to sugarcoat this thing for you. I love to tell you, look, you can go out here and get rich, do a couple of things. That ain't happening. You got to get real doggish. You got to get downright funky if you want to make it. Now, like I was telling you before, if you want to be ordinary, you ain't even got to listen to me. Just go on about your business. If you think ordinary's cool, ain't no problem. It's some really, really wonderful ordinary people. But if you are sitting in this room and you have extraordinary aspirations, then you're going to have to do extra. You put extra on top of ordinary, and you come up with extraordinary. It's no other way. I'm sorry, but here's the fact. All of you have extraordinary capabilities, all of you. You have to decide if you are willing to do the things to put you in that category. Rich people don't sleep 8 hours a day. That's a third of your life. It ain't but 24 hours in a day. You cannot be sleep 8 hours a day. You can't live in LA and wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning. It's 11 o'clock on the East Coast. The stock market been open 2 hours. They already making decisions about your life, and your ass will sleep. The Bible says, he who loves to sleep and the folding of hands, poverty will set upon you like a thief in the night. He who loves to sleep and the folding of hands, poverty will set upon you like a thief in the night. I'm going to ask you one question, I'm going to go. How many of you in here know somebody who loves to sleep? Who knows somebody that loves to sleep? Let me ask you something. Ain't they poor?
Is they poor? No. Y'all let her sleep or no? Y'all let her sleep or no? Huh? Are we up or not? I mean, if you wasn't up before you jumped on this car, you got to get up now. Like, we not having anything short of you being woke. Like, the morning that started, the day is here. Who woke up this morning feeling like woke up late, or they woke up behind, right? Like the world was already happening. You just got to get active. You got to play catch up. Like, you got to get started. Like, people got to catch up. Like, who is that? Streets be watching. For sure they be watching. They be watching. They be watching, y'all. So the reality is this. If you said anywhere from a 7, 8 instead of a 10 this morning on how you feeling, then you got to work extra hard this morning, right? Because we extraordinary people. But in order for you to be beyond ordinary, you got to put in an extra. So if you woke up a little bit less than 10, and you got to put in a little bit extra. Been up since 3 a.m. That's what I'm talking about. That's me every day. Feel like I need to catch up. Absolutely. And the world is designed for us to feel like we need to catch up. But the reality is what you need to catch up to. What is it that you need to catch up to? That's the real question. What are we got to ask ourselves, why do I feel like I'm behind? And usually when we feeling like that, that means that we're not in alignment. We're not in alignment with our God-given assignment. What are you here for? What are we doing? Right? What are we doing? What is our why? When you understand and you lock in on what your why is, there's no way for us to feel like we're behind, because it don't matter what he, she, anybody else is doing. As long as you're on that same path, you're on your trajectory. That's why you got to lock in on whatever your goals is. Set your vision, make everything align with your vision, right? And make sure that we consistently taking the steps to get there, to obtain those goals. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And anything that don't align with that, it don't align with us, right? One of my favorite things to say is, like, if it's for me, it's to be. And that's period, right? So if it's for you, then it's true. And one thing God ain't going to do is lie to you. So it's for you, it's true. You can go and get anything that you want. Anything you want to obtain is yours. You already got it. It's yours. It's already in you, right? So if it's for me, it's to be. The real question is, who gets to decide? See, we don't leave that to chance. We don't allow the world around us, the circumstances around us, the things that happen to us, decide that. if it's what we want, we got to get out there and we got to go get it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But I'm going to go ahead and play this video. A couple more people got in the room. I want them to know what we're talking about, what this subject is, and what level we on. We're talking about comfort. We're talking about getting out of our comfort zone this morning, because our comfort zone keep us trapped, and our comfort zone keep us stuck. So if you just climbed in the room and you don't mind, put a 1 through 10. How you feeling this morning? How your mindset feeling this morning? Let me go ahead and reshare this video.
Let me show you this. We all live inside a bubble, right? This is our world. We go to church here. We work over here. We go get our coffee over here. We go to this park over here. We usually go over here to, hang out with friends. This is our favorite club. This is our world. This is our favorite spot on the beach. We all live in this bubble. What you got to do to get the life that God wants you to have, you got to put more air in your bubble. You got to blow your bubble up. Expand yourself. Take yourself out your comfort zone. Do not live in your bubble. Put some more air in your bubble. If you stay in your comfort zone, that's where you will fail. You will fail in your comfort zone. Success is not a comfortable procedure. It is a very uncomfortable thing to attempt. So you got to get comfortable being uncomfortable if you ever want to be successful. Start putting some pressure on. Put some pressure on yourself. Get out here and get about it. Look, I'd love to sugarcoat this thing for you. I'd love to tell you, look, you can go out here and get rich, do a couple of things. That ain't happening. You got to get real doggish. You got to get downright funky if you want to make it. Now, like I was telling you before, if you want to be ordinary, you ain't even got to listen to me. Just go on about your business. If you think ordinary's cool, ain't no problem. It's some really, really wonderful ordinary people. But if you are sitting in this room and you have extraordinary aspirations, then you're going to have to do extra. You put extra on top of ordinary, and you come up with extraordinary. It's no other way. I'm sorry. But here's the fact. All of you have extraordinary capabilities. All of you. You have to decide if you are willing to do the things to put you in that category. Rich people don't sleep 8 hours a day. That's a third of your life. It ain't but 24 hours in a day. You cannot be sleep 8 hours a day. You can't live in LA and wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning. It's 11 o'clock on the East Coast. The stock market been open 2 hours. They already making decisions about your life, and your ass was asleep. The Bible says, he who loves to sleep and the folding of hands, poverty will set upon you like a thief in the night. He who loves to sleep and the folding of hands, poverty will set upon you like a thief in the night. I'm going to ask you one question, I'm going to go. How many of you in here know somebody who loves to sleep? Who knows somebody that loves to sleep? Let me ask you something. Ain't they poor?
I'm gonna say it again. Wake up, family. Wake up, family. We got to get up, right? And we got to get at them. Because the reality is this. What is your comfort? What if your comfort was keeping you stuck, right? And it had nothing to do with failure. What if it was your comfort that had you feeling like you was failing? See, the thing is, and what we really don't consider is that comfort is exactly that. It's disguised as comfort. It feels good, so it's subtle. We don't pay attention to it. I want you to think about all of the moments. Some moments, think about times where you felt like you defaulted to comfort. Maybe you were asked to go somewhere. You was like, no, I don't really feel like it. You didn't even put too much thought into it, right? Like literally, seriously, think about that. Think about it. Somebody said, hey, I'm good. I'm all right. I'm gonna just kind of hang out here. You didn't even take the time to consider, well, if I go there, right, I might enjoy the presence. I might enjoy the view. I might enjoy the company. I might enjoy, you shut yourself down, do the comfort, right? Hey, I really don't want to go over it. I don't really too much care for those people that be, that usually typically show up that may or may not even be there, right? Comfort will crush your progress. So you got to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Because if you're comfortable where you are, you're going to stay where you are. And if you're not comfortable where you are, your comfort will trick you. It'll make you feel okay. You start telling yourself things like, oh, yeah, that don't really matter too much. Like, I don't really care about that. Right? That stinking thinking is what they call it. That's all due to your comfort. Does that sound familiar to anybody? If you know what I'm talking about, put me in the chat. Michelle came late. She said she had an 8. The goal today is to make sure everybody leave with a mindset of a 10. If we started on the 8, we want to leave on 10. We want to live on 10, y'all. And then we had a couple more people come while the video was playing. But I don't want to go ahead and play that video. But what I will do for y'all is let me see if I can't find another one on the same topic that's shorter. So I got another one for y'all that y'all might can appreciate. I got another one for y'all that y'all might be able to appreciate. I got another one for y'all that y'all can appreciate. And really, honestly, I don't even really want to look to it. So what I will say to y'all is that I apologize that you guys are late. I hope that you're on time next week. Because next week we would absolutely be here. This is the standard. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let somebody come off mute and share their experience, how they feel about what was said during the video, how they feel about comfort in general, so we can begin to unpack this thing that's keeping us back. And if you care to share, you can go ahead and come off mute. Come on now, you better wake it up. Y'all still over here acting like y'all uncomfortable. Y'all better get out that comfort zone and come off mute. Go on and come off mute. We need at least one person to speak. We're gonna jump out there this morning.
Yeah, that comfort zone is something else, man. That comfort zone is to trick you out your spot because you had that momentum to keep going, and then next thing you know, you're like, oh well, let me take a day or two off. Let me get comfortable. Next thing you know, that day or two turns into 3 days or 4 days or a week, and then you back like, man, I feel like I'm way behind schedule. So you got to keep going. You got to stay uncomfortable. You can't just let comfort get to no day, not nan day. And every day got to be uncomfortable. Even when you make it, you got to stay uncomfortable, stay in the room, because it's always a new level to get to. That's all I got for right now.
At that part of a new level, no, that's so good. Listen, a new level, a new devil. We all heard that. But every single level, every level of growth, it requires a higher tolerance for discomfort. Every single time. Just like you said, and it's so good. You may feel like you did something and you're proud of that, right? And then you just revert right back to comfort. And then tomorrow you're gonna tell yourself the same thing, like, well, I made more money than I did. Yesterday I made more money than I usually do. I can kind of chill today, right? But when does it stop? When does it stop? And that's why I was talking about how we got to lock in with our why. We have to thoroughly understand why we're doing this. Stay on that trajectory and never leave, never waver. And the reason being is because too many of us wake up and we don't really have our day planned out. Right? Look, I'm talking to somebody. Too many of us wake up and we don't even have our day planned out. So like if we went to web and we on 10, our mindset is on 10, that means you woke up with the mindset of today is going to be a great day. I know what I got to do today. I'm going to make sure that I execute to excellence today. I'm going to make sure that I do all of the things that are aligned with my goal because I plan for them. They say poor planning or proper planning rather prevents poor performance. So we got to properly plan for the days to come. even though tomorrow ain't promised, we got to promise ourselves that if we do let us see tomorrow, that we're going to do everything in our power to make that day great, because we know it wasn't promised to us to begin in. Right. And one of my favorite things I let us say, and you guys are going to constantly hear me say this: do not do tomorrow what you can do today. Don't do tomorrow what you can do today. Because see, as humans, we experience, and we've all experienced this, right? We had something as simple as, let's just say, a conversation with someone, and it didn't go well, or it didn't go the way that you wanted to, whether it was good, bad, or ugly, right? It's something that you feel like you should have said or could have said, wish you would have said after the conversation is over, whether it's good, bad, or ugly, right? Man, I should have just told this person I love them too. I should have just been, I didn't have to be so mean. Whether if you had an argument, man, this dude said, I should have told him, I should have said it, right? We're in a constant state of woulda, coulda, shoulda. Subconsciously, we got to suppress those thoughts. We got to rid ourselves of those thoughts. Every single day is a new day, and it's an opportunity for new growth. If you wake up tomorrow and you still doing the same thing that you did yesterday and ain't making no progress, then you're not growing. Anything like that is not growing, is dying. Trees, plants, birds, frogs, fish, whatever. The moment it stops growing, it starts dying. How many of us in the chat feel like we stopped growing? Let's be honest. Ain't nobody gonna laugh at you. If that's you, I know it may be a little bit uncomfortable for you to say, for you to admit that. But if that's you, if you experience that at times, maybe not all the time, if you experience that, you know, if there's days you experience that, put me in the chat. Let me know. Let me know. Good. Let of honesty, let of integrity. Because the reality is that nobody really knows what's going on in your heart. Not people, not any of us. You can lie to yourself every single day if that's what you want to do. If you want to default to comfort and continue to keep telling yourself that ain't me, then how could you grow? How could you grow? The first step is admittance. Acceptance comes after that, right? We have to admit where we are in order for them to grow where we at. If you keep being denial, I'm talking about any program, any self-help, any addiction, anything that you get into, the very first step you have to overcome is denial. If you're a drug addict, what you gonna tell yourself? Oh, I'm not really that addicted. I can stop. That's the number one thing they say. Oh, I can stop anytime I want to if I wanted to. Denial. And the reality is most people actually really believe that. No matter what you say, you have to stop denying yourself. Because see, what that comfort zone does is fake protection, right? It's fake protection. You tell yourself these things of comfort so that you can make yourself feel good about wherever you are, so you can accept wherever you are. Don't accept that. It's more for you. You get one life to live, and then it's over with. It is over with. Over. Ain't no coming back for you. So while you here, you got to make the best of why you here. Is there anybody else want to share before I go in? Before I continue to go in? Anybody else want to come off mute and they want to share about comfort? How this discomfort to keep you back? And y'all already know I'm gonna ask some message. Go ahead, Dominique.
So I got out of my comfortability. Every day I've been networking. It don't matter what it is, going on somebody's live, leveraging other people's audience. I've been on live so much that I go on people's audience. They like, hi Dom, how you? Like, I'm getting out of my comfort zone so I can build that confidence. So I can go ahead and do what I need to do to execute. I'm no more saying, okay, I'm going to do it. I'm executing. I'm going on live. I have to do it.
No, that's so good. Now, let me ask you this. How long have you been doing that? Like, how many days have you been doing that? 4 days?
And every day I see a difference. Like, was it yesterday, the day before yesterday, right? I was like, you know what? I feel like getting on live. I was outside working out. I went on live. People just started coming in, just doing it. The other day before that, I went on live. I was at work at nighttime. I went on live. People was coming. I was talking, busting it up. Somebody else came up. I let them come up. they started popping it or whatever the case may be. We had another conversation. I was bored. Later on at work, I got back on live. I'm having more conversation. More people is engaging because they see me more. They were trying to figure out who I am.
That's so good.
And it's so crazy because I wasn't going to go back up, but I got a notification from TikTok saying, it's facing your industry, you're 96% on live more than others. So I said, okay. And it said, go live. And I just went live because it just told me to go live. I had more engagement. So guess what? I'm getting more followers. It's so crazy. I got people from the LGBT that's following me now. Like, it's so crazy.
Hey, no, it's not crazy. It's your time. That's how you shine, right? And you answered the other question I was going to go ask you. But it's see how you knew that it was 4 days, right? And see how you can see the difference each and every single day. Just think about it. If we get 1% better every single day at the end of the year, or within a year, we'd be 365% better than we was the day before. All you got to do is get started. You got to get started. Comfort will keep you safe, but it'll never make you powerful. Like it won't ever make you powerful. But before I let you go, I got one more thing to ask you. So it was 4 days. On day one, you said it got better each and every single day. What was day one like for you? How did you feel?
Day one, I felt like I was talking to myself. Literally, I'm talking, I'm giving game. But some people started liking it. Some people won't. I see people go out of the room and say 1 or 2 people. Like, and when I see 1 or 2 people, that's the part that discouraged me. I'm like, you know what? And and then I was on other people live. They were saying TikTok is doing something as though it seemed like you don't have no people in your room, but you do. I guess they was trying to level out to see how things is going, to see how they pushing people out. But I still kept going.
Mm-hmm. Kept going.
Then I had one person stay in the room. I'm like, okay, 10 minutes, I'm still going. This person's still in the room. So guess what? At the end of that, I'm still going. I'm at work. I'm talking about what I do. I got somebody at work. That was that lady that I told you to help her business. And I got somebody online that want me to help them with their business. I just keep running my mouth. Ain't nobody going to know what I can help them with if I keep my mouth closed.
Bingo. Man, put some hearts and put some fire emojis in the chat for Dominique for putting herself out there, consistently, though, feeling good about it and sharing her experience, because it is through our experiences that we all grow, right? Like nothing changes if nothing changes. And so she said it was one person. Just think about how you would feel if just you was like, man, I'm gonna go live. You did all this. You finally got over the nerves. Like, I'm scared. I don't know. And then you jump out there. You throw yourself out there. And you like, damn, ain't nobody showing up. It's one person, right? You're gonna find an excuse to leave, to get off that panel, right? You see people entering and leaving the room. One person is there. You're gonna quickly abort mission. If you're looking for comfort gonna tell you like, look, this ain't issue. Just go back to what you're used to doing because this ain't it, right? So just imagine she would have left. She said she stayed on 10 minutes. She felt like she was talking to herself. She was subconsciously telling herself. She stayed there. She knew what she wanted to do. She knew that she had to make a change. She knew that things had to be different, right? She had to. And here's a list of things I'm going to drop in the chat, a list of things that I need you to do, right? I need you to wake up earlier. If you wake up feeling unmotivated and you feeling like anything less than a 10 today, tomorrow what I need you to do is wake up just a little bit earlier, right? I want you to go and have those hard conversations. You know the ones, the people you've been avoiding talking to. Have that hard conversation. Go post that content. Go to the gym.
See, and that's my problem.
Go to the gym. Say no to the distractions. Be comfortable sitting in silence for a minute. Analyze yourself. You got to do some self-reflection, some introspection. Talk to yourself. How am I really feeling? Why am I really feeling this way? These things are important. These things are important. And you got to lock that stuff in. Most important, though, more than anything, you got to finish what you start. I don't care what it is. Finish it. Because when you finish it, you do something to your mindset. Your subconscious begin to understand that I can finish, right? I can accomplish. I can achieve. I can commit. As opposed to I always, because you trick your mind, you'll make yourself believe that you can't finish nothing. And that's not the reality. You can finish what you start. And last but not least, I'm going to ask y'all to stop avoiding your responsibilities. Be responsible. But before you got a responsibility to anyone else, you got a responsibility to yourself, right? Nobody's coming to save you. But the great part about it is that you don't really need nobody to save you. You hear what I'm saying? Dominique said she was going on live. She said she was leveraging other people's audience, right? That's something that sound good. She really was leveraging herself. She said she stayed on live 10 minutes just talking, just running her mouth, just let her know. She knew, like, man, nobody gonna know what I do if I don't say nothing, right? Some of y'all in here, you feel like you're the best at what you do. You got all these talents, you got all of these skills, but don't nobody know about it. Am I right or am I right? Come on, man. Somebody in this room is good, is great at what you do. If that's you, put me in the chat. Put me in the chat if you're great at something. Right? And this chat should be lit up. Everybody should be saying me. Everybody should be saying me. Everybody should be saying me. Right? You great at something. But not only if you're great at something, put a 1 in the chat if you feel like you're the best at what you do. You the greatest at what you do. Like you the biggest at what you do. Like you see other people doing this and you like, man, they can't do it like how I do it. Right? They can't do it like how I do it. That's what I'm talking about. I see a 1 in the chat. I see a lot of ones coming from Dominic. I see some more 1s in the chat. Right? For sure. But the question I'm going to ask you is that why don't nobody know it? Why don't nobody know it but you? If you see people doing something that you're greater than, they're doing it better than you, then why are you not doing the thing so other people can see you? Right? You got to show up. You got to get out of that comfort zone. It's a little bit scary at first, but that's the way you got to do it. That's the only way to do it. You got to do it scared. You got to do it scared. Right? That's like walking to the beach and saying, okay, I'll step in the water once the waves stop coming. They're not stopping. That water going to keep moving. That water ain't going to freeze for you. You got to jump in. You got to get going. This week, I was going to say that I want you guys to stop asking yourself what feels comfortable and ask yourself what's actually helping you right now. But I'd much rather ask you guys to pay attention for the things that make you feel comfortable. Right? I'm telling you, and I need you guys to hear me loud and clearly. If your mindset ain't on 10, you're going to experience a lot of discomfort. Hear me when I say this. You're going to experience a lot of discomfort. And I want you to understand that that is the key. Why? Because we love to run to our comfort zone. So the more discomfort that you experience, the faster you will run towards comfort. Don't move in turmoil, move in clarity, y'all. Make sure that this week is different. Be intentional every single day. Every single day, I'm going to need y'all to be intentful about that list right there. Those things right there. Those things right there. Like screenshot that, share that, get familiar with that, right? And another thing that I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to drop my community in the chat for y'all. So if you're not in there, I'm going to need you to get there. I'm going to need you to get there. And I'm going to need you to be active. And I'm going to need you to grow with us. More importantly, you got one person leaving the room. Entering the room. And more importantly, I want you to try your best to stay out of that comfort zone. Stay out of that comfort zone. And in our mindset thing, y'all, we got the ABCs. I'll break down the ABCs because it's easy for you to remember. It's easy to remember ABC, right? And so the A is for adversity, the B is for believe, and the C is for control. right? So any adversity that you experience, that you face in life, you develop a belief about it, right? So if Dominique went in that room and she was very uncomfortable, she could have been feeling adversarial, right? This is an adversarial situation. And she could have believed that, nah, this ain't for me. I got to get up out of here, right? But she believed that she was doing the right thing. She was doing what she wanted to do. She was doing what she needed to do. She said it. She said, I know people need to know what I do, so I got to keep running my mouth. The squeaky wheel gets the grease, y'all, every single time. But then they say the closed mouth don't get fed, right? Everybody should be hungry. Everybody should be hungry. There's people out there that will tell you, oh, it's cool. You don't need that. Don't listen to them. Don't believe them. In fact, get the hell away from them. Get as far away from them as you can. If you can't physically get away from them, you get that mindset. Strip your mindset from them. Don't let them impress upon your mindset. It ain't never enough. It ain't never enough. You got one life, right? Why do I need to be living in sorrow? Why do I got to be the one that don't get to obtain my dreams? Why I got to be the one sitting around looking crazy, sad, mad at the world while everybody else is living? Why? Why? And you see, we got people in the room, all ages, right? Young, some of us are older. Some of us may feel like we done wasted a lot of time in life. Some of us are younger that feel like we don't have enough time in life. We just running around like a chicken with our head cut off, right? It's cool. But see, the age, they say, is just a number. And it's something that we can track because we all know the day that we was born. But it ain't nobody inside of this room that could put the date you're going to die. We don't know. We don't know. It's your responsibility to make the day great, right? You got to believe that. And then after you believe that, it's all in your control. That's why I put ABC in chat. ABC in the chat. ABC's in the chat, y'all. ABC's in the chat. Right? And I'm going to put them in the chat for y'all. Right? Adversity is not breaking you. It's building the strength that your future requires. The belief is you could believe in your ability to grow, to adapt, and to rise beyond every limitation. And then you have a choice. Today you can choose discipline over comfort, growth over fear, and purpose over excuses. Each and every last one of y'all, it doesn't matter what you do, which field you in, what you believe in, how you felt when you woke up this morning. Because if you woke up this morning, you was feeling like a 4 or a 5, it's okay. It's okay. Because the best part about that is you don't have to stay there. You don't have to sit with that. All right? You don't have to sit with that. And guess what? To all y'all who said y'all woke up on 10, mindset on 10, you got work to do too. In fact, you may have to go work harder. Y'all know how it be. Dang, this person in ruined my whole day. How? 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 How do you allow that? Life is too short for that. We got to start seeing life through a different lens. Set your goals. Go after them relentlessly. Relentlessly. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Right? And so for those of you who came in the room late and you missed the whole class, I'm sorry that you and it will be a replay. It will be inside of the community. I did drop the community in the chat. If you caught it, please share that link for me and for everybody else in the room. We would appreciate you. We'll appreciate you. And then we coming up on the end of the call. Before we go, I'm gonna play the video one last time, and then I'm gonna let Dominique go ahead and share. She said she got something to say. Go ahead, Dominique.
So another thing, let me tell y'all how I know my live been pushing because Reem about to know what I'm talking about. I blocked some people I blocked them on every social media and everything, right? My live been pushing so much that they done made another page to see what I'm doing.
Hmm.
What I'm doing. They like, damn, her shit keep popping up.
Mm-hmm.
They done made another page to see what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
And mind you, where the person left me at was so grimy, but I was like, you know what? God gonna handle you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get where I want to go with or without you. They like, damn, I stopped for a little bit, but I still was working in silent. I never stopped working. But guess what? Reem like, yo, you gotta get back on. You gotta push. You gotta start somewhere. Come on, Dominic, let's go. I'm like, all right, I'm doing it. I'm active. But it's so crazy. Them people they really here. And I'm not a great new person. So yeah, one of those people I did block, they had something to say. I pulled them up. What you got to say? I know you got some game. They like, damn, she showed the love. I'm not like you. I'm still going to remain the same person, although you treat me like shit.
That part.
So that's supposed to say, no matter how anybody treats you and what they term they wanted to put you down, don't never stop what you doing or change who you are because that what that person did to you.
Mm-hmm. That part. Yeah, the part of mine, he said, man, this dude, you know, somebody we grouchy in the morning and everything. We go to work, he get one way, he get the acting crazy. You know, I say good morning. And sometimes like he just act like he don't want to speak and all that. I'm like, shit, you know, F that dude. You ain't gotta speak to him. You ain't gotta say nothing to this man ever. It is what it is. He was like, well, you know, I mean, that's on him, whatever he's going through, whatever he's struggling with. I mean, that ain't me. I know it wasn't my fault. I know I didn't do it to him. But one thing for sure, two things for certain is like he ain't gonna change me. I don't mind. I don't mind saying good morning in the morning. Like I don't mind speaking to people. So I'm okay with him just not speaking back or being rude or disrespectful, if any of that. But the one thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do what I feel good about doing. Like I love saying good morning and speaking to people and stuff like that. Man, I thought that was one of the most powerfulest things that a person can do as a human being, right? Because for some of us, that'll make us feel very uncomfortable, right? For some of us, we probably see that person, we probably go the other way. Like, oh, they go negative Ned or negative Nessie, right? They always grouchy in the morning. I don't want them to ruin my mood. How? How they gonna ruin your mood? You gotta lock in, right? If it's for me, it's to be. If it's for you, you feel like it's for you, you gotta feel like it's true. Because God put it in you and God ain't gonna lie to you. Relentlessly go after your goals. In order for you to attain them, we got to know what they are, y'all. So tomorrow when we get up in the morning, we're not getting up without purpose. We got to understand, we got to know what we're getting up for, what we have in store for us, right? And every single thing that we do throughout the day, we got to make sure that it's going towards obtaining those goals. All right, y'all. So for the people that are late, what I'm going to go ahead and do before we get up out of here, I'm going to play this video one last time. And then if you need a replay, you can catch a replay inside of the community.
We all live inside a bubble, right? This is our world. We go to church here, we work over here, we go get our coffee over here, we go to this park over here, we usually go over here to, you know, hang out with friends. This is our favorite club. This is our world. This is our favorite spot on the beach. We all live in this bubble. What you got to do to get the life that God wants you to have, you got to put more air in your bubble. You got to blow your bubble up. Expand yourself. Take yourself out your comfort zone. Do not live in your bubble. Put some more air in your bubble. If you stay in your comfort zone, that's where you will fail. You will fail in your comfort zone. Success is not a comfortable procedure. It is a very uncomfortable thing to attempt. So you got to get comfortable being uncomfortable if you ever want to be successful. Start putting some pressure on. Put some pressure on yourself. Get out here and get about it. Look, I'd love to sugarcoat this thing for you. I'd love to tell you, look, you can go out here and get rich, do a couple of things. That ain't happening. You got to get real doggish. You got to get downright funky if you want to make it. Now, like I was telling you before, if you want to be ordinary, you ain't even got to listen to me. Just go on about your business. If you think ordinary's cool, ain't no problem. It's some really, really wonderful ordinary people. But if you are sitting in this room and you have extraordinary aspirations, then you're going to have to do extra. You put extra on top of on ordinary, and you come with extraordinary. It's no other way. I'm sorry, but here's the fact. All of you have extraordinary capabilities, all of you. You have to decide if you are willing to do the things to put you in that category. Rich people don't sleep 8 hours a day. That's a third of your life. It ain't 24 hours in a day. You cannot be sleep 8 hours a day. You can't live in LA and wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning. It's 11 o'clock on the East Coast. The stock market been open 2 hours. They already making decisions about your life and your ass was asleep. The Bible says, he who loves to sleep and the folding of hands, poverty will set upon you like a thief in the night. He who loves to sleep and the folding of hands, poverty will set upon you like a thief in the night. I'm going to ask you one question, I'm going to go. How many of you in here know somebody who loves to sleep? Who knows somebody that loves to sleep? Let me ask you something. Ain't they po?
Don't let your joy be taken away, y'all. Before we go, let me know how we feeling in the chat. What's your mindset like from a 1 to 10? Where's our mindset at? Where's our mindset at? If you still on the 6 or 5, if that was you, keep it 100. Let me know if you still at a 6 or a 7 or an 8, so we can know what we can do to go better, right? So we can know what we can do to do better. Because one thing's for sure, two things for certain. Although life is not promised to us, what I can promise to you all is that I set a standard to pull up, to show up every single every single Monday morning, right? Bigger than motivation, helping us lock in and cultivate that mindset. And my promise to you is, as I got y'all, I'm gonna show up every single Monday morning. If I'm sick, I'm gonna pass the torch. Hey, Dominique, take over. She over there going crazy. Y'all see she talks, she going crazy. And if you showed up and you paid attention, I appreciate you. If you had your camera on, I appreciate you even more, right? That's you saying, look, I'm really present. I'm really here, right? This is where I'm comfortable at. I love growth. And I want the same to ring true for every last one of us, y'all. I want us to make it an effort, a mission to continue to grow. But Monday is just one day. We got to carry this energy throughout the entire week, y'all. But we have community, and we have community for a reason. Continue to stay tapped into your community. Continue to stay tapped into the people around you. Look around you. We all lead different lives, right? But we all on the same trajectory. We all want the same things out of life. We want more than what we got, right? We want better than what we currently have. We want to continue to grow. And if you look left and you look right and you see the people inside of this room, they all growing. So tap into these people. Hold these people accountable. Dominique says she's going live again. Hop on a live with her. If you feeling like, man, that's one thing that I've been dreading and been fearful of doing. She already showed you how easy it is. She feel great about it. After 4 days, y'all. They say it takes 21 days, according to scholars, to break old habits and to make new ones. In 4 days, she's already feeling great. She said, I'm going live today. Right? Tap in with Dominique, go live together, right? Because the reality is that it's enough of us to all go live together. We can have 2 different groups going live. You got to show up. I should say, pull up, right? Put yourself in position. Give yourself a chance. Give yourself an opportunity, y'all. Having said that, like I said, I set the standard. I'll be here next Monday. I hope to see you all here next Monday as well. And better than that, more importantly than that, I hope that you make the very best of your day. Do the very best that you can. And anytime somebody rub you the wrong way, because they will. Anytime something go the wrong way, it will. Right? Anytime something that happens that you just don't like, don't appreciate, and you feel like, damn, it's always me. Damn, it's always something. I want you to overlook that. Not overlook that in a way it's like, it's okay. but overlook that in the fact that like, it's trying to steal my joy, right? I want to feel good about myself. I want to feel good about this day that was granted to me because everybody didn't make it. And we hear that, we know that, but we don't really consider the fact that no, really, people did not make it. People did not make it. You did. You're special. That means that you are here. You're still here for a reason. Whatever your reason is, don't let nobody else knock you off your square. Don't let nobody else steal your joy. You have a responsibility for you. And then you have a responsibility for everybody else around you because you're only doing one or two things, right? You either making a deposit or you making a withdrawal emotionally. And what that look like, to give you one quick example of what that look like, you may see somebody arguing with a woman or yelling at the kids in a grocery store or something like that. And it'll make you cringe, right? Like, I hate when I see people, they talking to their kids, they cussing them out, they ain't doing nothing wrong, right? They just being kids. Well, what that person did, a person just made an emotional withdrawal from you. Or you may see somebody that's being loving towards their kids. Oh yeah, you can get that. What else you want, baby? Ooh, right? And it'll make you feel good. Well, what that person did, unbeknownst to that person, is they made a good deposit to you. So when you go around, when you go throughout your day, make sure that you are making deposits, not only in your own personal life, in other people's lives as well, because it's going to come back to you tenfold, right? And we got to understand, we got to train our mind. We got to switch the way that we thinking about things because we find excuses for every single thing. Like, I want to be mad. I want to be mad. This person disrespected me. How? Oh, they bumped you. You really felt that was big enough to be disrespectful towards you? Just like beauty, disrespect is in the eye of the beholder. You have a choice, right? That fake adversarial situation, oh, he bumped me. Okay, that's cool. You have a choice. I don't believe this person really understand who I am. I don't believe this person really want that. You know, I'm going to choose to overlook that. I'm not going to sit and think about this stuff for an hour. Think about that. Person step on your shoe. Something that happened in a split second. You mad for 2 whole hours. There's no power in that. There is no growth in that, right? The little things, y'all. The little things. We got to do better. Each and every single day, we got to do better. Mondays is once a week, y'all. If we showing up 52 weeks, it's 52 weeks in a year. If we show up 52 weeks and we do better, 52 weeks, we're going to be 52 times better than what we were. But throughout the week, y'all, make sure that we connecting. Make sure that we staying in contact with our family. Make sure that we constantly growing. And last but not least, one more time, I'm going to share the ABCs with y'all. Adversity, belief, and choice. So when we leave out of this room, remember that the choice is yours. Nobody else's. You don't get to make the excuse. You don't get to blame nobody else. You don't get to say it's their fault. It's their fault. Or if this would have happened, or if that would have happened, or if this person didn't do this, you do better. It's on you. Having said that, I'm going to let you guys go ahead and get off into your day. I know we got lives to lead. We got things to do, and it's important. So what I want you to do is, don't forget, today is going to be a great day. All right, family, peace, blessings. Catch you all on the next one. Have a beautiful one.